I think sometimes the world leans in their favor, but certain jobs do not hire women because of their looks. Certain jobs like I don't know, job as a doctor or a lawyer, they would
Okay.
be less inclined to hire the pretty stupid woman over this, slightly less pretty, intelligent woman that knows everything can get the job done.
Okay.
The pretty stupid women would do fabulous for Playboy or Hooters, but anything else, I don't think it really applies in that sense. I feel like a lot more women are harassed or, put in inappropriate situations than men are. Especially if a woman is self confident or likes to wear clothing that's a little bit more revealing.
Okay.
You know, little Susie down the street wears short clothes, so to general male population, little Susie down the street opens her legs a lot.
Okay.
No. Little Susie actually is like, wearing a chastity belt there. Off limits. Woo! And sometimes as a young woman I do feel like being a teenager who is well endowed, I get a lot of trouble. I get a lot of older men hitting on me, which is creepy, to say the least. Depends on who the person is. It depends.
Instances?
If it's a slimy, like, guy that looks like a pimp, I don't take to it very well. Because it's a slimy guy that looks like a pimp. I wouldn't take to them saying anything to me very well. But, I guess it's more acceptable if it's a female friend or a guy friend that I'm closer to. I wouldn't want anyone that I'm not really, really close to or that isn't a little bit higher than me on some level that I don't, feel like they are status wise a little bit higher calling me that.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
like, a female teacher, honey, you did this wrong. Okay, that's all right. But, like, hey, hey, honey, hey, baby, sweetheart, how you doing? Why are you talking to me? I think that we're not 100% equal. Because, yeah, for instance, there are still a lot of women that, don't get paid as much as a man. But that's mostly because, their bosses are old time thinking bastards. But I think that we've progressed a lot as a whole. But quite frankly, until some women get their act together, we won't be considered anything more. Just the same with men.
So, with the women getting their act together, what do you mean by that? Stepping up for what's theirs, owning what's theirs? Because I think that's what women have been trying to do this whole time. I mean, excuse me if I'm wrong, but haven't women been kind of, really pushing that? Like, the whole woman's thing, I'm a woman? Or is it just something that only a few women are doing? And they're taking it to the extreme?
I think it's like some women are letting guys push them around. And personally, I've always been taught don't let a guy put his hands on you. And if he does, get a knife out of the kitchen and cut him across the face. And I see it all the time, a girl talking to a boy and he pushes her and she lets him. She's probably not as strong as him. I've seen a girl be dragged down the hallway by her hair, by her weave. Unbelievable. I mean, you cannot expect to be respected if you don't respect yourself enough to realize that that situation isn't something that you're supposed to be in.
Okay.
And a lot of women need some ways to go before they can actually realize this is wrong. This is not right. He should not touch me like that. He should not talk to me like that. He should not look at me like that. I'm a woman, not a piece of meat. And when women start to get that idea in their heads, I think it'll be a lot easier for us to progress more to the point where we had always hoped.